My first day at DOZ, I felt very overwhelmed. It was the first day of the job and I didn't know what to expect.
I didn't know if I'd meet my supervisors, my manager's expectations.
Didn't know what we were going to be doing, didn't know if I was going to understand everything, didn't know if I was going to mess everything up.
We don't expect the interns to come in knowing how to do an audit by any means. That's what the internship is for, to kind of work through those questions and figure out what you do day to day on the job. But it is always amazing to see how far they come just in 2 weeks and then in 2 months and then definitely by the end of their internship.
Well, the first week they brought us all those interns into the same room, and at first it was a lot of information. There's 3 different softwares that we had to work with. They brought you through a whole tax return and it was just lightning speed.
Each intern is assigned a buddy and it just is someone that they can relate to on a day-to-day basis. And they also had managers come in every morning and sit down and tell us a little bit about themselves.
Being able to lean on the staff at DOZ to help explain the things that I didn't understand really helped out. And since it is challenging work, it is really rewarding when you do start to finally understand what's going on.
Part of what helps our interns kind of evolve and start to really understand the audit process is that we have constant feedback. We do evaluations every other week where we'll sit down and we'll see kind of the areas that they're doing really well in, areas that they need to work on, and then we kind of talk about a plan and see how we can get them the experience they need to fill in the gaps there. We also do review notes on every single audit, and so as you're working on a client, you'll get review notes throughout the week as the job goes, and you can apply those to the next audits. And it really is neat to see how on the first audit that they work on, there may be 20 review notes, and by the end of the week, you're talking with about some very minimal changes to the audit.
Outside of audit and tax work at DOZ, there's lots of committees that you can get involved in. There's the motivation committee, recruiting and retention. For instance, I'm on the motivation committee and we do a lot of fun activities outside of work. We have a happy hour, firm cookouts, and we play in the end of busy season party.
And we were able to play basketball with a lot of the other interns to prepare for a staff versus intern game. It was good because it initiated some talking between the staff and the interns.
The most rewarding part, I think, of working with the interns is as you watch it start to click. Not only because it's rewarding to see them, get it and start to understand what they want to do and help them, in their career path, but it's also rewarding for us. As they start to get it and it starts to click, they can really start to accomplish things on the job, and they can start to do tasks just like our staff, and that usually happens pretty quickly.
When things started clicking, my confidence rose. I was able to do returns without much help from other staff or managers. I felt like managers were giving me more difficult tasks to do. I just felt like I was doing stuff and getting it.
The interns are invaluable during busy season. We rely on them just like we do our staff people, and we need them to be able to complete the jobs.
My internship definitely exceeded my expectations. I didn't really know what to expect coming in, but I really learned a lot about audit. I hadn't taken audit class yet in college, so after a semester of doing the internship, I went back to college and took the auditing class, and it was really awesome to be able to take real life experiences that I saw from doing the internship and apply those towards my auditing class when we'd see examples. I had already done them in real life.